My name is Shelly Hitz, and in this training video, I'm going to actually mix things up a little bit, and I want you to vote. How do you pronounce Udemy? There's kind of two different ways to talk about it, and I actually interviewed Tom Corson-Nels in my podcast today all about selling courses on Udemy, and he earns an extra $3,000 a month selling courses there. So definitely go check out the podcast. It's at shellyhitz.com/podcast31. Is it Udemy or is it Udemy? If you think it's Udemy, put 1 in the comments. If you think it's Udemy, put 2. So Udemy or Udemy. So I actually went on YouTube and found their video channel to try to see what is this? Because when I was interviewing Tom about selling courses on Udemy, I was like, I kept saying it both ways. Sometimes I'd say Udemy and then sometimes I think he was saying it Udemy and Udemy. And I was getting so confused. When you listen to the podcast, I even say in the middle of the podcast, I don't know which way to say it. And so I was curious to see if you guys could get it. I listened to their YouTube video channel, and it's actually the way they were pronouncing it was Udemy. Now you would think it might be Udemy because you think of academy, Udemy, but it's just kind of interesting how it can be pronounced either way. So it's Udemy. Well, if you have nonfiction books, I highly recommend that you create products to sell on the back end. Udemy is one of the easiest ways to get started. You can create video courses on Udemy. They host it, they market it. Udemy is very similar to Amazon in that it has millions of customers with their credit cards on file. It has a huge database of people looking to learn content and information, and it's really easy to get started. You don't have to have the hosting. You don't have to have the shopping cart. You don't have to have the affiliate program. You don't have to have all of these different things that if you're selling a course or a product from your site that you have to think about and set up. So it removes so many technical barriers. But I want you to go listen to the podcast episode today because Tom shares a really great tip on how to get started selling video courses. And he shares kind of just a step-by-step system that can not only help you to create your first video course, but also really help you in personal development and confidence and in so many things. I really think you're going to enjoy this podcast episode. And I want you to hear it from Tom. I mean, I can tell you what he said, but I encourage you to check it out. My podcast is Author Audience. You can find it on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you listen to podcasts, or you can find it on my website. It's at shellyhitz.com/podcast31. I had previously published a course about marketing your book on Amazon on Udemy, and then I decided to just go ahead and sell it on my own site. And Tom gives some really good tips on how to get that juice going and how to really build some momentum in the beginning. And I really didn't do that. I just kind of put it up there and just was hoping people would come and find it out. I have been talking a lot about thinking beyond the book, thinking more than just your book, but thinking about the entire author audience funnel. That's what I call it. I've termed it the author audience funnel. You can go back through my podcast, listen to some of the past episodes, and then if you would be interested in working with me on a strategy and how to really build a business on the topics of your book and interested in some more detailed and personal coaching, contact me. You can just go to shellyhitz.com/contact. You can DM me on Twitter, but I'd love to have a chance to work with a few people more deeply and one-on-one to really build the author audience funnel around your book. So you're not just relying on book royalties, but you have other streams of income. I was just looking at it the other day, and I think I've had 10 different income streams from one book. My one book, Procrastination to Publication, has been able to be the foundation for so many different products. Not only do I have the Kindle book, the print book, I have a product which has videos that I sell for $47. The book is also the basic foundation of the published course in my Author Audience Academy membership. I now do one-on-one coaching. I have an inner circle. I've done paid speaking engagements based on that content. I have done a full day in-person workshop based upon the content. So many different things that I'm probably missing a few of them because I don't have the list in front of me. But it is amazing what you can do. So if you would like help working through some of that, contact me, and I'd love to set up a call where we can talk and we can really strategize how to take your business and your book to the next level, because you have this content already, you have this expertise, you have this information, and it's time to not only share it to more people in more ways, but also be able to earn income. I'm just really excited about this podcast episode because Udemy is an easy way for authors like you to get started with digital products. And Tom gives you a step-by-step strategy on how to get started with recording your videos, some tips on launching your course on Udemy, and more. So definitely check it out at shellyhitz.com/podcast 31. Thank you guys so much for playing along with me. I'm like, is it Udemy or Udemy? Udemy. Udemy.